highlights. Lagos State government restates commitment to investing in essential educational infrastructure. Federal government appeals to doctors to shun abscondment. On a foreign team, at least 41 people die in Kuwait fire outbreak. And in sport, former Nigerian international expresses disappointment over Eagles' defeat against Benin Republic. And now the details. I am Akan Usen. Lagos State government has reiterated the commitment of the Sanwo-Olu administration to investing in the future of children by providing essential educational infrastructure, recognizing them as the future leaders and drivers of progress. Deputy Governor Obafemi Hamzat said this at the unveiling of the Akan Usen Ajaluleru Nursery and Primary School at the school premises Okeafa, Ejigbo Local Council Development Area. Hamzat highlighted that education and technology at the third pillar of the state's government's developmental plan under the acronym Themes Plus, and the school inauguration is part of fulfilling the state government's agenda. The deputy governor explained that the newly inaugurated government-owned school in the local environs will protect the kids from traffic accidents while crossing the road, adding that the school can compete better than many private schools within the area with the possibility of affordability by the parents. Lagos State Local Government Service Commission has underlined the necessity of sustainable service delivery, urging collective efforts to innovate and implement practices that balance economic growth, environmental stewardship, and social equity. Deputy Governor Obafemi Hamzat said this during a successful 3-day summit aimed at enhancing sustainable service delivery in local government and local council development areas. Hamzat, who was represented by the executive chairman of the State Universal Basic Education Board, Hakim Shitu, emphasized that the summit aligns with the Themes Plus agenda, and it is geared towards enhancing service delivery and good governance at the grassroots level. Also speaking, the head of service of Lagos State, Olabode Aguru, underscored the crucial role of local government as the bedrock of democracy, stressing the importance of equipping them to meet citizens' needs effectively. Former Minister of State for Defense Musiliu Obanikoro has called for a review of budgets of the Senate and House of Representatives as a strategy to reduce the costs of governance. Obanikoro made the call in an interview in commemoration of Nigeria's Democracy Day. He said in America, the system did not provide accommodation for lawmakers. They fend for themselves and live on salary and very small fringe benefits. Obanikoro added that if the budget of the two legislative houses had been made transparent, the recent calls for a parliamentary system of government would have been avoided. And now to the rest of the stories. Vice President Kashim Shettima has appealed to doctors to resist the temptation of absconding from the country to offer services abroad in a phenomenon colloquially called the Jagba syndrome. Shettima stated this when the National Executive Council of the Nigerian Medical Association (NMA), led by its newly elected president, Bala Audu, paid him a courtesy visit at the presidential villa. He commended the doctors for their contributions to repositioning the health delivery system in Nigeria. Shettima urged them to encourage young doctors to specialize in key disciplines of the medical practice and also to check the activities of quacks in the profession. On his part, the NMA president Audu assured the vice president that the NMA remains patriotic to the nation and will support the health policies of the government to improve healthcare delivery and access to healthcare services for all Nigerians. The Nigerian Army has urged residents of communities around Dalit Barracks, Kaduna State, Not to panic over the shooting range exercise, Acting Deputy Director, Army Public Relations of the Division, Musa Yahaya, who made the plea, explained that this is due to the field training exercise for Basic Battle Course 7. According to him, the exercise is designed to test the students' shooting ability and physical fitness, which will ascertain their preparedness for a real-life battle situation. Yahya advised the resident to report any breach of security to the division's headquarters. And now to foreign news. At least 41 people have been killed when a fire broke out in a building that housed workers in Kuwait. Deputy Prime Minister Sheikh Fahad Al-Yusuf Al-Shabah ordered the arrest of the building's owner during his visit to the site, saying greed of real estate owners is what leads to the problems. The Health Ministry said the blaze in the southern Mangaf district also injured dozens of people. Authorities noted that the fire had been brought under control and were investigating what caused it. Now, sports. Former Nigerian international Friday in Lahore has expressed disappointment over Super Eagles' loss to Benin Republic, saying it is unacceptable. The Cheetahs of Benin Republic inflicted its first defeat in the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers on the Eagles. Lahore said the Eagles now need other teams to lose for them to stand a chance of qualifying, which is not fair. The defeat leaves the Eagles in 5th place on 3 points after 4 games and in danger of missing out on another World Cup qualification. And just before we go, maintain adequate distance from the vehicle ahead of you to avoid collision. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms on X, Traffic Radio 961, Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961, Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. On YouTube, subscribe and watch us live on our channel, Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website on www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration trained 500 unemployed youths in soft skills and job interview program? You can get more details on the Lagos State government's website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. The Lagos State government has restated the commitment of the Sanwo-Olu administration to investing in the future of children by providing essential educational infrastructure, recognizing them as the future leaders and drivers of progress. Vice President Kashim Shettima has appealed to doctors to resist the temptation of absconding from the country to offer services abroad in a phenomenon colloquially called the Japa syndrome. We also told you that at least 41 people have been killed when a fire broke out in a building that housed workers in Kuwait. And in sport, former Nigerian international Friday in Lahore has expressed disappointment over the Super Eagles' loss to Benin Republic, saying it is unacceptable. For contact with the newsroom, please send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. And that ends the news broadcast compiled by Sadiq Yusuf. I am Akan Usen. Thanks for listening and please stay safe. Good afternoon and happy Democracy Day.